Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play the Game Nurse Assistant, episode number... Still don't know, or still on backlog. Anyway, today is day 6. I wrote down Argo. What, day 6? Argo is Argo, Grey Cat, Constant Outline, and Kruger. And we are going to Zephy Hall. This episode might be pushed on one of the others, I don't know. And I'm hoping to put a couple of these into one episode, if they're short enough, but we'll see. I'm also want to do in proper order back to back, so... so hopefully this can fit with day 5, or this can fit with day 7, we'll see. Here we are. You know what, I'll go this way, because I've been going around left all the time and we keep missing video, I think, most days. So today shouldn't be too bad. They don't really have a lot of big ships to look at. Move the mic a bit close to me. There's all the Mustangs. Hello boys. You're watching it. You can see the TV from there? Well, I guess you can. I guess you're trying to read that on the TV. Hey. Look at me like you're in the way of that stuff. Sorry. Moving on. Okay, so Intergalactic Aerospace Expo 2952. Welcome. Okay, straight off we have the Archimedes. She's supposed to be, I guess you class as the posh version of the Merlin family. She's supposed to be a little faster and sleeker. Basically, the Connie, this ship comes with the Connie. The Connie, I don't know, the posh one. I've gone blank what the posh Connie is. Phoenix, the Connie Phoenix. This comes with the Connie Phoenix. The Merlin comes with the regular Connie. I own one of these, and SupernovaTiffy owns one of these, and she also owns a Merlin, which came with a Connie too, because she doesn't have the Phoenix. It's a nice little ship. You've seen on my channel, I actually put this in the Carrack, and I did episode, I don't know if it was 1, maybe 2, it might have at least 1, and I actually left the Carrack and did some bounties in it and went back to the Carrack. The only problem I had with it was the fact that the Carrack, after 20, I think is it kilometres? It's either meters or kilometres, whatever the game has, 20, you lost where the Carrack was. That's the only problem I had getting back to it. Obviously, if I had another player with me, that wouldn't have been a problem. Or if they just extend where you can see your own ship from. And this one's just the Merlin itself. Yep, the Merlin. P-52 Merlin. That's the thingy for this one. So go for this one. So on that side, when it's facing this way, yeah, it should be this side then, shouldn't it? I think we're facing this way. No, it'll be on the other side, wouldn't it? May not be to go into this one, sorry. Oh, there it is. Boom. So these are the, like, is it Kruger's manufacture? Yeah, Kruger's Intergalactic, sorry. I don't think they have any more ships. I think that's all they have right now. I might be wrong, we'll see in a minute. You see, they're both nice little ships, and of course, technically you can use them as racers. They're stub fighters. The P-72 is a better racer, though it's a faster one. The point of these ships is to basically harass other ships. Why, it's a mothership, so to speak. You can take them out or escape. But for that reason, they don't have a quantum drive on them, so if you want to live in this, you kind of want to harass them and get back to your mothership. Also, they're changing the speed soon, and with the new they call it master systems, master flight system, something like that. Their role is apparently be able to change in and out of the master flight system faster, so they can catch other ships. So then, of course, they can harass them to slow them down while the mothership comes up behind to catch them, or escapes even. Which one's going to be 3 equal people on each one. Try this one. You see, Argo. Okay, so getting in the way, guys. Fine, I'll zoom in from here, and it's blurring, so the load is fully. Okay, so it looks like we have one hole, the downwards in the middle, and we've already done the 2 side bits. Okay, I think that's an Argo, Pioneer, Hover Quad, I think. Okay, I wish this would load up better. Cannot tell what they are. Oh, there's rocks there at least. Then we have Mustang Room. Okay, so I guess we'll do the Mustang Room first, then hit the bottom, and then hit these with 4 here. Of course, these little ones on the side won the best in show. What was it, last year? A bit of a joke. And then is it the moles in the middle? Okay, so this whole. Of course, episode 1 we had a look at these weapons a bit more. I guess we've got sideways a bit so you can see a little bit more. Like the biggest thing we're going to be looking at is probably these. I think it's the mole. Because I only got the cargo variant. Well, I think it's here in the mole, probably the 2 biggest ships we're looking at today. So they're the things we're going to take the longest. But I think they're quite straightforward to get around, so they shouldn't be too long. Like some of the big ships are complicated to get around and you get lost. Some are very straightforward. Like Crusaders, I like Crusaders' language for that. They're super straightforward to get around. Okay. There we go, Mustangs. Oh, and the Norman. The Norman. Is it Norman? Normand? In the middle. So, the Mustangs. Basically starship with different variants. I don't have one. This is the... I talked about it earlier in the episodes. This is the one where you have a special racing AMD one that came with AMD graphics cards. We had a flood. My computer got broke. Insurance money, got a new computer. Got a new AMD card. You can pick out these so many games, pick my free games. Almost 7 days later, the offer for these came up was a now Star Citizen and was in it. And about 2 or 3 years later, when I needed to upgrade again, the offer's gone. So I missed out by 7 days having one of these Mustang AMD ones. There is a regular racing one, but the AMD one would have been free because it would be with my graphics card. Who's pushing me? Jerk. So that's basically what it is. Speaking of which, this one is the Mustang Gamma. Oops, what does the Gamma one do? Is that the racing one? Yeah, that's the racing one. So this is the racing one, but the AMD one, especially red, says AMD on the side. It's supposed to be the company from now, but in the future, so they stand for something different. Outland's design and engineer team have managed to tweak and refine the Mustang into a marble racer. The end results, the Mustang Gamma has smooth acceleration and power on demand thanks to the innovation package featuring 3 powerful magma jet engines for maximum thrust. Like I said, I have my M50, so I have a racer. I technically have my Zinni, what I can class as a racer. I even have the P72. Why do you open and not go in it? We might as well take advantage of it. There's one of these Mustangs, I think it's a Mustang, it's like a nice little buzz in the back, but they changed it so it's not as good anymore. They remind me like a little, well I guess not a bus. Caravan. Remind me like a tiny little comfy caravan. Like the race fans I know doesn't have anything. Yeah, that little seat behind you, that's it. Where you can throw something. Don't think you have an interior for this. But they had one of, other than the Herald, they probably had my second small ship, nice interior, but they changed it. This is the Beta. I think it's this one, I think it's the B one. Pathfinder Mustang Beta with its unpreceded range. It's made for long duration flight and factory standard chassis, Leaper jump engine, Beta to travel to the galaxy farther systems with ease, while the ship's unique combat living quarters there will make the journey feel like you never left home. I actually like the original living quarters over the new version. Still neat. I think you can get through for the seat too. See if we can get in it and have a look. But yeah, I actually prefer the other one. I think it's the only one with proper living quarters of the Mustangs, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, how do I... Is it Y wants to turn around? Hi, friend. See, it's a quite nice shape. See there, you can see the door for the living quarters. The other ones didn't have. Okay, how do I turn around in this baby? Mate, I'm in it right now. I'm trying to work out how to turn around. I don't want to enter. Let me just hold Y. Maybe just turn around automatically. No, he's getting out. Fudge! It's not what I want to do. Okay. Sorry, mate. I'm trying to work out to go into the back. Holding Y doesn't seem to be working. So we have power on. Don't want that. Open pilot line. Open exterior. There should be a way just to go round. Power on. See, if I go exit ship, fine, but I don't want to exit ship. I don't know how to get to the back, people. Can I? Actions. Player, I guess? Nope. Actions. Vehicle. Nope. Okay, I don't know how to get to the back. We may not be able to see the back, sorry. You know, put in the comments for future. Yeah, just keep climbing out. Second close ladder. There's a way to turn that seat around and stay in the ship. You know, to get back there, and I don't know how to do it. Do you know, like I did with the, I think it was the Cutlass or something. It just, one of the other ships, I can't remember which one, it just let me. I just holded Y, and it was the Avenger, wasn't it? And it just turned around. And then you had to find the exit the ship on it. For some reason, this was just exiting. Close, and well, one last go. I should be able to just have an option to just turn the seat around here. So I'm not going to be able to show you if I can't. Power on, would that do any difference?
Welcome. Your journey begins now. All systems operational.
See. Ah! Exit array. It's on the right side. Found it, people. The extra minute or so's helped. Here we go. Okay. So again, this is not as nice as the first version. I do have the first version on my channel somewhere. Still cool, but I prefer the original. So you got a toilet here, a shower, what's nice, a bed. The original one, it was more back here. It was like a big round bed with a knockoff TV. Well, it was a tiny TV, but still. It felt very, like I said, caravan vibe. Like now it just feels, I don't know, it just feels cramped. I guess it's probably better for walking in and out now, but it just felt more homely. So I'm not a fan of the new version. I'm kind of glad, because I didn't get the original one, and it turned into this. Personally, that's my personal view. No, some people might love this new version, for example. Even though it's stopped me getting out now. So... Thank you, mate. You can go behind me. and I apologise again if you see this video, and probably going to be in January, February. If that was you, I was holding up. I was trying to work out how to get behind and trying to do my videos as quick as possible, so I apologise for wasting your time a little bit there, matey. Okay. So this is the Normand. I believe it's Normand. This is a quite unique ship. It came out the way it did, and originally, I think it was it the Rock? I think the Rock was supposed to come out with it, but this wasn't ready and the Rock came out without it, or this came out then the Rock came out afterwards. Basically, this is supposed to fit the Rock perfect, but it's open space. So in other words, it's like an old pickup truck. And inside you can actually see through there. And when we go in, you have a look. It's quite a unique design. Oh no, don't rent. Cancel the renty button. Want to use the ladder? Can I just walk up? No. Ah, there we go. Enter the ship. This one, I guess you could class it as a starter, just a slight upgrade from one. Got a nice toilet here. Shower, separate shower. Your living quarters. So it's very like the Beta and the Mustang, but wider. This is more spacious. It's a bigger ship. There, that's where you can see your cargo or your rock or whatever. As you can see from that window, it's pretty unique. I think this is some of your parts if you need to fix something. And this should take me to the cockpit, yeah. So basically this ship, I believe it's basically like a little cargo ship basically. It's got a very, like I said, a pickup truck, you know, the open canopy type thing vibe to it. And some players might really like that aesthetic. And I believe the gun is a turret on top. I believe it's controlled by you at the front. If not, then I think it's a one-player ship. If not, then I've missed the turret option, but I think you control that from front. Because if it was, it would be... what's this? Oh, some of your parts. If you could control it, it would be here, wouldn't it? So yeah. So it's very triangular, it's very unique. No, don't close, just get out, that'll work. Oh, what the... whatever. Didn't mean that to do that. So anyway, here we go. That's a hover quad. That's the wrong thing, it's not a hover quad. Sure, that's a Normand. Yeah, Normand. CO Normand. CO hoverquad. Companion ground vehicle for the Normand. This is the wrong spot. Hoverquad's sleek angular frame utilises from Gravlev path for maximum manoeuvrability, making it the perfect transport across all surfaces. This is the wrong spot. There's no hoverquads in here. I believe they're on the floor underneath us. Did they have a Normand one up? Or just hoverquad? This is the wrong spot. Hoverquad. They put the wrong one for it. Maybe downstairs they'll have the Normand one. Because again, I can't remember off my head the exact functionality for it. I think it's a cargo ship, basically, with a bit of firepower. But obviously sometimes I think it's something and... oh no, I was wrong, it's that. Okay, we have the Alpha. This is a light freighter, so this one is a cargo ship. Oh, I like that, they actually included it. Because you can't do it yet in game. They're actually showing it, so basically the thing underneath, as it sees, grabs onto one of these, this is where your cargo goes. These are not technically in game yet, but they've put one in here to show you how it works for once. That's cool. Glad they've done that. So here's where it would go. And you get to see the size I'm crawling to fit in. That is cool. I don't think they've included one in there before. So give you an idea what it carries. Or supposed to carry. That is nice. Okay. And then this should be the fighter version of Delta. Basically, if you love Mustangs, you want a dogfight, this is the version you get. As you can see, a lot bigger knockoff guns. And a lot more missiles and everything in this baby. Anyway. Oh, well, we're getting in them ones now. Like, go underground. We're at 18 minutes already. I feel the beta one took me longer, didn't it, unfortunately. But there's not too much to see, so I don't have any trouble with any other ships again. You guys are gathering around. What's the party about, people? It's really enjoying that part, but again, you get a better view if you stand separate, just saying. Maybe a group. Maybe that's a tour guide. Like, I'm a tour guide here with no tourists, so that guy's doing better than me. It's you, isn't it? You're... oh, that's her. She's the tour guide. She's obviously better. I'm gonna cry now. I don't even have one tourist to put around with me at this point. Okay, we have 4 ships up here and then the ones underneath to look at. You know what, we might do these 2 small ones first and then go underneath. Okay, the Argo personnel, so obviously this one, as you can tell, is basically like taxi. 1, 2, 3, 4, so 8 seats. So this is basically taxi service. This ship is supposed to be used in like big Idrises, like get people from stations, get them from the Idris to the planets, stuff like that, get people to the ship. That's what this ship's for. And we're getting there, you can see the same, I'm getting the one over here. We'll have to do both basically the same at the side. This one I believe will be the cargo variant. Yeah, cargo. So as you can see, the back end's different. You have space for one person to sit as he keeps eyeing the cargo. And also, again, similar thing. You want to get the cargo from the. I'll just use it as an example. It could be any big ship. Like I think this probably will fit in a Carrack. I'm not 100% sure, but ships that's got a big enough hangar. Basically, he will sit here, they'll land wherever the planet, the station, whatever the ship, and then he'll get out. Start taking these out, you know, etc. And to give you a look at the ship itself. As you can see, very nice. Oh, let's try to get out, not shut the other door. There we go. Okay, we have the two big ones to do and the bottom. So let's do the bottom first, and then we can come do the final two big ones. I think in one's the mole and one's the cargo variant. Not the variant of a mole, but you know, for Argo, their big cargo ship. These are the hover quads. So this is what that thing was talking about upstairs, what I already read. Hopefully it's got the Normand on it now. Let me see. No. Okay. So these are the hover quads. So we'll just jump if I can. Oh, there's the inventory for it. It's my inventory. That's theirs. 125 is not bad. Like, gonna let me get a seat. No, it's going to let me open this. Locked. I mean, locked. Okay, not going to be able to sit on them, I don't think. For some reason, the seat is locked. I'm assuming that's what that's for. It's weird. Okay. Can I? You can see a bit on the top of it, a little bit. Again, a bit like Dragonflies. Obviously a bit more stable because of wider, a bit more inventory space. I don't think these have weapons on them. Where the Dragonfly has some weapons. And I believe this is one-seater, where Dragonfly is technically two-seater. But basically, you can fly it as a snub with no weapons. And you can fly it on the ground, but you can't go from the ground to space. You go from space to the ground, etc. Now, here we go. Oh, there's the little grey cat buggy. Like well, let me correct that. I was going to say everyone's first vehicle, but no. Original backers' first vehicle. Or the first actual ground vehicle in the game, when we had Area 18 as the module. They added these at one point, and you could come down and just race them, even if you didn't have them, and it was buggy mania. They were blowing up left, right, centre. The first time players were dying in games was because these were blowing up and running them over. Up to that point we couldn't die, there's nothing that could kill us. And then this thing came along. But yeah, these were originally $15. I think at some point you might have got one free with the stretch goals, I don't remember off my head or not, but most early backers had one of these. And I'll say most, I won't say every, for obvious reason. There'll be one person out there, I didn't get one! You know, majority have got one of these early backers. Since then, there's a lot of better vehicles out there. But at the same time, this was also really fun when we had our hangars, and they even put some ramps up for us, so we could use it on the ramps and that. So that's basically what it's for. It's really for going around hangars. And I expect that once we get our personal hangars back, this baby will be being used a lot more again. Because it's small, it's nippy, gets your ships. And here is, I believe this is the racing version. Jeep that came out recently. And I picked one up. I have one, I've yet to try it yet though, because this year I've not really been on Saucer that much, unfortunately, trying to get through my backlog with the stuff on my channel, and of course, still trying to move. Won't go into that right now, but hopefully next year, after we moved, assuming we can move in January, this is the same thing last year, that, fingers crossed, I can start playing more regularly again. A bit on my off time, a bit for the channel, etc, etc, etc. And then I get to use stuff like this more. Okay, Grey Cat PT, personal transport, simple and practical, frequently used to reduce long walk distance, large hangars. See, that's what that was for. This one I'm trying to highlight, not that one. This one should be for this. Industrial transport. Get ready to have some serious fun on the job with the STV from Greycat. This sports terrain vehicle was built by pros, for pros, and features blazing speed and continent built-in storage. Continent? Convenient, sorry, convenient. So this actually has storage in it. It's probably the back when the rent's not there. And of course, two-seater. You can do races with this and stuff, or just, like I said, have fun on the open terrain. And we have more of the buggy types here. Are these the same buggies? Just two of them. Oh, it's the Rock DS. And I guess it was the Rock. Don't have the one for the Rock? Huh, we only have one here. Mining. The focus on the essentials of terrestrial-based mining. Greycat Industries designed there. Hardworking, no-nonsense Rock DS. What's that word? Remote. Ore collector, dual seat to let the mining pairs. Move your hand, please, mate. Do more. While in the field, the Rock DS raises the ground mining game by adding... please stop leaning, I can't see it. Matey, please. I'm trying to do this channel. Like, don't push me, you son of a... Ugh. Oh my god, now who's pushing me? Stop. Okay, wait. Mining game by adding extra cargo capacity and a second seat to operate the precise gimbaled mining arm. Greycat, you upgraded the driver's cab with protective enclosure to allow... Come on, seriously? Who's pushing me? Yeah, you better run. To operate the precise gimbaled cab with protective enclosure to allow for longer excursions, harsh conditions. With the Rock DS, mining duos now have the right to comfortably collect more ore. So I believe one's Rock, one's DS. Yeah. So this is Rock. I own this. I have a copy of this one. So you sit in this baby. Use this arm to mine. I've yet to actually technically use it for mining yet. And again, just because of time and when I went to get it, I think it blew up on me. But that was quite a few patches ago. So I've yet to actually use this officially yet. Unless I'm remembering wrong. And now this one's the DS. You're sitting there just like that, but then... Oh, I hit rent. And then your buddy sits in this part. Oh, I can enter that part. And he's the one doing the mining. While you're driving him around. So there's more precision. But again, you need your buddy. Because he can focus on just... Like you said, just the mining part while you get him in position in that. And then while he's mining, I'm assuming he can basically be doing other things like with mobi-glass. Maybe scanning around him or something. While you're mining, keeping his eyes peeled. If you know a ship's going to fly in, oh, we gotta go. And you're like, shh, what are you doing? There's a ship, we're about to get blown up. Where obviously if you're in the other ship... Let me wide it out. If you're in the Rock DS... You're focusing your mining, if someone comes behind you, you may not even realise it. So, in a whole way, it's safer in this thing. As you see, it's extra wheels too. And he's even got an extra canopy up that the Rock doesn't have. As it's stated, to protect the innards more. So when you're out on harsher planets, where this one you kind of start... You need your suit on, basically. Basically, if you want to go out in this one, theoretically, with no helmet and stuff on, you're going to be more protected than you are with this one. Okay. To the middle. Are we up to 29 minutes? Not bad. Oh god. No, don't crash. Did I just jinx it saying that? Yes, I did. Okay, back. We did crash. So I just ran all the way back to the hall. Okay, so here we go. Try and finish this off. What do we have here? We have the Argo SRV. Let's look at the SRV. Civilian, when it comes to getting the job done, Argo doesn't mess around. From simple freight and cargo, towing to hiring, search and rescue. Oh, the search rescue one. Operations. The SRV handles whatever you can throw at it. The bespoke contractor system utilizes an innovative plate and arm combination, allowing for effortlessly solo use as well as precise team towing for bigger jobs. Your crew and passengers stay safe thanks to durable shields and heavy-duty armor. That keeps the cockpit and components secure when the situation gets hairy. Okay. So, if you want to be such a rescue, this is what this is for. And again, I've said it a few times, you know, they should have a stand here where you can walk up and look downwards at it or something, or over it. I think that'd be cool. Or a button to lower it, or etc. Okay. Which way for the next one? Oops, sorry. I think it'd be over here, right? Here we go. This should be the Pioneer, I believe. Yep, Pioneer. This ship, before we read it, is based on the building ship. Basically, we were allowed to buy landmass areas. This ship's supposed to come in and build that stuff for you. You're supposed to be able to do one without one of these, but it's supposed to be cheap and more precise with this or something. Not sure how this is going to work yet. Heavy construction. CO Pioneer. After their auspicious debut with the Mustang, Constellated Outland has gone and changed the game again with the reveal of the Pioneer, self-contained mobile construction yard capable of creating planetary module structures, ushering a new wave of aspiring colonists to customize their new homes on the frontier. So I assume it's just going to be faster or bigger stuff. Like, I don't know the system yet, but it's probably going to be something along the lines like, I can place a building here, and then I'll probably have to bring the resources to it to build it. I can place a building here, bring resources to build it, sort of thing. And it's going to take a while. Where you bring one of these babies in, you might be to place like 8 buildings, 10 buildings, and then it just starts building them. And resources are in there. It's probably what it's going to do. Again, just speculating there. Just knowing they talked about putting the outposts out, and they've got a placing UI for it that the devs are using, and they said that will be the UI. Well, prettied up and more user-friendly that we're going to be using for placing outposts. But to make that useful, I'm assuming that's how it's going to work. Okay, I've got 2 more buildings to... Buildings. It's because we're talking about buildings, people. 2 more ships to look at, and we're done for today. And again, pending when I edit these, hopefully I can fit another day on this episode. Or maybe this is the end of another day of the same episode. I don't know. We'll see. I still want to ideally have every day an episode, because again, that's 10 weeks. Even then, I think it's going to be pretty close. Probably going to be at least 2 months worth. That's why I think this is probably February's episode at this point of 2023. When I'm actually recording this on 23rd of the 11th. No, November's 11th, isn't it? Yeah. Again, American computer mixes the dates around I'm used to. So it says 23rd of November 2022 right now I'm recording this. Okay, don't have to go around this to get to them. These are the biggest here, but this should be quite straightforward to get round. One should be cargo, one should be for mining. The mole, that's the mining one, sorry, mining, and this should be the cargo variant. Yeah, the raft. Okay. So, very quick look at this from the outside. The design of the ship is you have a pilot and 3 mining pods. There are, the size of mining is 1s to 2s. These fit 2s where not the mole, what's the original one? They're called... I own the thing, it's gone blank. The original mining ship. Sugar, I've gone... Prospector. The Prospector can outfit tier 1s. So yes, you can have like 8 or 10 different mining lasers you can have for it, but they're all tier 1s. These are tier 2s. So basically, there's certain rocks in the game the Prospector can't do. Yes, they've added boosters so you can make it easier so they can possibly do them. If you get 2 or 3 tier 1s there, they can probably do it. This is tier 2, so anything... Again, 8 or 10 different lasers. If one of these tier 2s can't break it, hey, just bring the second one over. Bring the third one over. That's what I'm saying. Can you use this as a single player? Yes, technically. It's be tedious, but you can. You fly it in here. Park her up, aim it, then get out the seat, climb, get in one of the side pods, and aim at it. And if you're not on the right area, you have to get out, go back, and boom. And also the thing with Prospect, so you can see, so as you're doing it, and it's, oh, I've screwed up, it's going to blow, reverse, get out, you have more chance to survive, even if you're a smaller ship. With this, if you're doing a single player, it's got more armour, but still, you're not going to get into the seat of time that blows up in your face. But again, if there's 4 players, or even 2 players, you'll fly in, the other guy's doing that. It's just the same, but more armoured and bigger than the Prospector. Okay, let's head in. I think I've said enough about the gist of the ship. So really, if you want to expand in mind, this is the next ship up. Like if it's just you on your own, you do a Prospector, use the rock, use your hand tool. You want to get with a group, maybe use these. Sometimes the individuals are better. Depends on what you're trying to do. Because of course, you get attacked in this. If this is all you've got, say 2 players come at you, they're hammering the ship. You and 3 little Prospectors, you scatter. You know, one goes left, one goes right, one goes straight. They can only chase 2 of you. Someone's going to get out alive. Assuming he doesn't end up like banging himself into something. 2 of you probably dead. Wherever it is, you're having all get out together or you're all dead. Prospectors, you might be able to get out. Okay, so what's up here? So a jump drive. The ladder for the top floor, so let's go from here. Okay, what is this? Closed door. Is this a shower? Or is it just oh, it's for a spacesuit, isn't it? Oh, this must be for what? Yeah, here's one of the arms. So we're jumping this quick. So do you see what I'm talking about? Where am I? Should be the what's come out. Where am I? See if I can tell. Am I that one? Oh, it must be this side. Look how that's sticking out more. That side, isn't it? To this side. That must be the one I'm in. Oh no, I'm down there. I see myself on the bottom. See myself over here. Woo! So you see, so it goes down and out. Okay, that's how it works. So that will be down and out, and then there's a third one. What's the bottom one? Should come out more. So, do you see what I'm talking about? If I was a single player using this ship, and my thing's about to blow up or I'm getting attacked, like the distance I've got to do now, I'd be like, I'm getting attacked, or the thing's about to blow up. I've got to move the ship. Go in. There you get to see the movement of it too. Look, I'm getting hammered at this point. Boom, 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 boom. It doesn't help that I've messed my view up. Oh, fudge, nothing. And I'll be like, no, no. And I believe it's up there. Just pause a second in that timer. There will be the other side. So, carry the timer. Just gotta get to the pilot seat. Gotta get to the pilot seat. You know, I'm probably dead at this point. Can't open the door. Okay. Pause the timer because I'm not sure which direction it is. Obviously, if it's my ship, I would know. I think it's that way. We'll just quickly, as you can see, a nice eating area. Da da da. Let me check. Is it this one? Okay, so this is the wrong way. So keep the timer paused. So as you can see, that's for the crew. 4 beds. Shower and I guess toilet. Yeah, that's the toilet. So it's a nice little working ship. Because like I said, it's basically for a pilot and 3 thingies. Okay, so carrying the timer. Come in here. Boom, boom, boom. So it's the engineering. I'm running through here. See what that's underneath. You know, we're still getting hammered. The thing's blowing up. And we're here. By then, I'm already dead or it's blown up, hasn't it? And I can't even get in the seat now anyway, after all that. There we go. Oh, and then you got to wait for it to come and pull out. And obviously, assume the ship's already on at this point. But yeah, do you see how much punishment I would have taken if I was doing this with 1 person? Obviously, it's doable. And some people enjoy that little challenge. But the risk is a lot higher if you to play this as 1 person only. Okay. So that stair thing's probably to the other turret. Well, the mining laser. Probably what this is for. So I guess if you're in this one, it might be a little quicker. So you probably want to use this one. And also this one would be the easier one to line up. One out of the 2 as well. Yeah. So if you're doing this individually, this is probably the one you want to use. Because it's closer to the pilot and it's easier to line up. Nice little ship. But yeah, you can basically, if you've got a nice area, or for you going after different mining asteroids there, or whatever, or like I said, you can all be focused on the same one. Also, this is bigger, more chunkier, so it'll be harder and cost you more to run and get in and out of planet if you're going for planet mining. For asteroid mining, it's brilliant. Of course, it'll be bulkier. Again, certain asteroids will be hard to get around, but then again, you can probably destroy them easier with this thing. Where the mole is obviously nippier. Basically, it's equivalent of using a motorbike versus a car, isn't it? Like, what advantages do motorbikes have versus a car? They're nippier. They can get around things easier. That's just lifted levers, isn't it? They're generally a little bit faster. Get places, like I said, that has a nippier where the cars can't, but cars are better protected. You can even go one step further and see trucks. They're better protected. They're a bit slower, but they're more powerful. You can last in them longer. Because again, the Prospectors doesn't have that much space or anything to stay out as long. Where this will be able to travel further and longer distances, won't it? And you'll be more secure inside it with the eating arrangements and everything. Okay, the last one. And we're done for the day. I assume you're a lift as well. If I can get into here. There's extra cargo things on the side, by the way. So this bit we need to be in. We can't get in, then I have looked at it. Ah, there it is. Looked at it in the past. Oh, it may not let me. Oh, no, one of the other ones. We may not be able to look at it today, people. That button there. Ah, there we go. Got it. Okay. Oh. Lower deck. I think hit top first and hit lower, so I don't know which one's going to stop at. Lower one first. Look good. Okay. Oh, no Renty. Okay, so it's the lower deck. So of course you take a nice left here, and again this is again for cargo people who I believe hence 2 beds for 2 players ideally. So you can see they've got quite a nice space for eating here. Nice table to sit next to each other, looking lovely into each other's eyes, or I don't know, play something, chess or something to get a chessboard. We've got some next deck there. Some space suits here, I guess. This is the... Was that? Empty string. Huh? Oh, I bet that's supposed to replace that with something not called empty strings. I don't understand what I meant. Basically, the sink, isn't it? Yeah, they all say empty string. There's the toilet. That threw me at first. I was like, what do you mean empty string? Why's a string in it? There's a bug in it. It should be named like toilet or sink or something. Someone else has joined. I mean, my list moved. There he goes. Oh, you get a nice TV there too. Of course, here's the cockpit with its co-pilot, so we can have a quick look at the outside of it fully. As you can see, very GCB-ish. These are very, you know, does what it says in the tin language, constructed language, so to speak. Okay, so lifts to get out. So straight ahead. What was this? Oh, this is how you get through an airlock. So if you were attached to another ship or EVA in for whatever reason. There was a lot of them. I'll just take this. No. I also want to end this. My throat's going a bit funny. It's not working. Why? Seriously? Not giving me the deck things. Okay, fine. I did see a ladder in there. Let's hit the ladder. Oh no. Don't say I'm trapped in here. Oh, fudge. Seriously? Okay. Where was that ladder I saw? Take the ladder. The lift's messing up. That's my last ship of the day. I might be trapped in this one. Probably have to use the EVA thing to jump out. Well, it's not too high, I won't die. Okay. So what's this for? Oh, support station. Okay. Oh, I see. So on this station, you would control, if it stopped lagging on me, where all the cargo is here, wouldn't it? And be able to put them down or pick them up or whatever, like the tractor beam stuff. Okay. Ladder came through. So the parts is like the engineering. Yeah, it's basically engineering and stuff, isn't it? There's a lift. So yeah, there's not so much in this top area. It's more the engineering and moving the cargo stuff. Because yeah, because you can't actually access the cargo, can you? Otherwise, it's like for picking boxes up and stuff. The lifts have stopped working. Oh, that's not for the lift, that's for that. Sure, shut. That's the lift button. Haha. There we go. That's for this stuff. I'm sure all these buttons will work eventually. Oh. Hello? Oi! Just hit me! Fine, screw you. The lift is not working. There's the bottle. Ah. I'll be on here a long time. I need this bottle. Okay, yeah, I think the lifts aren't working for some reason. So, there was an EVA thing, so hopefully I can open that. I think we're both trapped in here. So apparently, we came to look at the Argo cargo, and it's picked us. We're now one with the Argo cargo. It's down here, wasn't it? Look, those here. Can I open this? Oh, no. I'm glad this is the last ship of the day. Help! I'm trapped! Yeah. Yeah, I think he's trying to get out too. He didn't get the top work, did he? No. Come on, left. It's not showing the stuff. We're trapped. We are trapped. Yeah, he's trying to get out too with me. We're trapped. Yeah, it's not showing up. Did he just leave? Or did he get out? Where'd he go? I didn't see the door open. Was it his... was he behind it the whole time? I don't know, but with that, I'm going to end here. So please like, please subscribe, see you next time. And IVATOPIA, you've been awesome. Thank you for watching. Have a great one for today, and see you next time. Bye, everybody. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Star Citizen. I'm IVATOPIA. And, of course, I've said before, at the moment, we're doing 3.17, I believe, 0.4. That's the alpha patch. We're at the expo. We are currently doing day 7. The number of the episode, I'm not sure, it's at the front, or this might be mixed into another episode right now. So I've got to edit these. We're currently doing, I lost it, Crusader. Let's take that off. Crusader Industries and Tumbler Land System. It shouldn't be too long of one. Oh, which one's that? Apex. Let's do the Apex, baby. I head to Apex Hall now. And Crusader, this is my favourite manufacturer, but Crusader's up there as probably my second. Because I really like the Mercury ship and their ship designs really clear, and it shouldn't take too long to go through these, because yes, they have a few big ships, but they're quite big open spaces when you get to their bigger end. And Tumbler, I believe, more vehicles. So I'm hoping this will be less than 30 minutes, assuming there was no crashes. But then for you, it will be less than 30 minutes, but for me, it'll be longer. I've already logged in today. Logged into the verse, the game just wouldn't load, so I had to end task it once. SupernovaTiffy's, I logged hers in, hers worked fine. Because I was supposed to travel here at least once a day, so I took her here very quickly so she can hopefully get the forum badge. There we go, Crusader. Expo 2952, welcome. As you see, some huge ships, but very open spaces with a few side rooms, so they shouldn't take too long to get through now. And as you can see from here, we basically have to, oh, so we're going left today to do the Ares Starfighter, Aeon, the Crusader Ares Starfighter Inferno, Crusader Mercury Star Runner, and then it looks like there's a lot more underneath today. Got the Crusader Genesis Starliner. I believe that is Disco Inferno's favourite ship, if I'm not mistaken. Tumble Ranger TR, the Crusader Spirit. And then we got all the Tumble ones. In the middle we got more Tumble Novas. Ah, some Tonks, I can see them over there. Hercules Starlifter. Okay, the M2 and the C2. Okay, M2, C2. And then the A2 at the back. Okay, so all different ones. Okay, so let's start left and get on, mosey on through it, shall we? And this way we go. So my water's 82. I should be able to get through this without needing a drink. But next day I will definitely need to get a drink. Otherwise I'm going to die of thirst like I did I think last year. I was down to 20% and I just collapsed and died, didn't I? Okay, so we have the Infernos. Which one's this one specifically? This is the Ares. Is the Ares the ballistic one or is it the laser? I think it's a ballistic one. Basically, see that big gun, that's for taking out capital ships. When it first came out, it literally one-shotted them. As I think was it one shot or two shots? It's something like that, but everybody was complaining, oh my god, little ships are getting like popped. To me, the little ships should get popped. Because the thing is, you've got to aim it, and it's like, it builds up, and then so it's like a massive sniper gun in space. So that gives these small movable ships a chance to get away. So if you get caught in it, it's kind of your own fault, or you're not paying attention. Oh, this guy's really, really good. Apparently, I think Polarity used one for a bit. He doesn't have it anymore, but apparently, if I'm not mistaken, they've changed it, so now it takes him like 3 or 4 shots to kill something like a hammerhead or something, and the accuracy is a lot less now. So apparently, if you aim at it and fire and someone doesn't move, I think it's still miss now or something. I'm not 100% sure, but a lot of people are upset with what they did. But again, it's the balance and stuff. The balance will change again before the game's officially out, so I've only multiple times before now. It's basically like long range. Heavy fighter. Whenever heading up a crew or hunting big ships solo, the Ares Inferno is a force to be reckoned with. Excuse me, mate, don't push me. With this ballistic Gatling equipped variant tears through gunships, armour, and turns smaller ships in dozens of seconds. Oh, and this is also the ship, if I'm not mistaken, on my channel, where we were doing one of the events. I don't know if it was Zinni-Threat, it might have been Zinni-Threat. No, it could be Ninetales. I got blown up, and then I said I need to respawn, and apparently mine's a 2-player ship. Get in the back, and I got a whole episode where I'm trying to get in. It's like, where's your back? And he's, get in the back! Where is it? It's your ship. Where do I do it? In the ship, get in the back! Oh my god, you messed me up. Get in the back! Like this. I didn't realise after that episode, it's a 1-player ship. Ah, not the thingy. It's probably from the side of the wing, because I got in, opened it from the top because we're in space. There we go, pilot. So it is a 1-player ship, even though he had me convinced for ages it wasn't. What the fudge are you doing? That was weird. Just like, didn't animate, it just teleported into it. But anyway, you can see she's a nice ship. But you kept saying, oh, it's behind my seat. So I was like, okay, then if it is, then you need to move so I can get in then. And he just wouldn't move for me to get in it then. And eventually he did, I got in it, he goes, now you get in it, and then he couldn't. He's, you take it, I'm a good guy, you take it. And then we had this whole thing where he left the ship on, I didn't realise it. And it was just, with the sea going forward. And he's, what are you doing? And goes, what do you mean? I'm trying to look for the thing to get to the back seat. And and you look at my screen, I'm doing, well, it's easy to show you here. I'm doing this, look at the buttons. And he's, you're stealing my ship! Because no, I'm not moving. You're stealing my ship! I'm like, no, I'm not. And then I looked, oh! I didn't realise. And then I couldn't stop laughing. And he goes, I'm going to kill myself. I said, don't do that. But I was laughing so much I couldn't get it out. And he killed himself before I got back. It was a complete accident, but he thought I did it on purpose when I didn't. If you watch the video, you can see at the time I'm doing this, not even realise I'm travelling. So he had the C on it, so it was moving forward. It's quite a weird episode. But I believe he doesn't have the ship anymore. What the fudge? Oh, he just got me outside. Oh my god, what just happened? I'm on top of the ship. Okay, that's glitching, but hey, we get to see stuff on top every once. This is what I was trying to do, get into it. The light stops. A nice view at the side of these ones in this particular hole then. Wasn't planning this. This is a bit glitchy. Shouldn't supposed to be doing that, but hell, here's that big knockoff gun. Oh god, I hurt myself. 97. Apparently. Oh my god, 78. Why am I dying on top of the gun? Okay, that's not good. I haven't got any medical stuff with me, I don't think. Oh, I am in a new bag, I should probably pull some out. Unless it resets, because I haven't bought any this time. When point 4 come out. But yeah, the ship itself is a nice ship. And again, if you want to kill capital ships, this is the one you want. If you're not capital ship yourself. Oh, actually, could I? Oh, you could probably get a bit through that then. Try them there. Hey. Okay, so you didn't have to do the glitch didn't have to do that, so I can still get up anyway. Okay. That being said, let's move on. We're already 7 minutes in the episode with the first ship. So I got that story out for you, so we'll do the middle one for last. So I believe that's like the big energy one. This one I believe is ballistics then. There it is. Obviously, it's, other than a big knockoff gun not being there, there's nothing really to point getting in it. Heavy fighter, spark fear in corridors are the most vulnerable crew gunship, and frigates with the Ares Ion. Ion! I keep doing that because it reminds me of AJ Styles' old music, basically. This laser-equipped variant delivers extremely powerful shots to quickly disable the shield of even the biggest enemy vessel. So this one's will take his shields down fast. And I'm getting lag right now. Please don't be a crash. Okay, back. It was a crash. I've just got back here. That's the only thing I don't like with the crashes. It makes these take longer to do. Like, for you, we're at 8 minutes watching this. Assuming this is a brand new episode I've added it to, say, another day. For me, that's 21 minutes. So we just looked at this baby, so we're not going to bother getting in that one. Was it the Mercury at the front now? Yeah, my Mercury. You've seen this one plenty of times because I use the ship. It's one of my favourites. I have roughly 4 top favourites, and this is one of them. And 2 of the game's fully out, I can't really pick who's my overall favourite because they don't have all the functionality. This one is basically a data runner ship. As you can see here, this is the cargo. You can fit a couple of nice vehicles in it, no tonks. You can... Now, someone's already used the lift. Fudge. I'm used to going in mine. Basically, you don't have to use that lift. Because it defaults like this, and then you can just go straight up there. It's a lot easier. But of course, if you want to carry boxes, then lifts are useful. But when you're just getting in it. Okay, so this is where all the things are. You know, the... what do you call it? The hard drives and stuff. You know, just to store your data. I believe these 2 are the turrets. I mean, it says there, yeah, enter turret. So these are the turrets of the ship. This ship is not... It's basically paper thin, super fast, but not very strong. Like I said, paper thin if you get attacked. Scanning's over here. And also, you have 2 of the turrets cut off from you. Like, obviously, once blading's in, or you have AI, that's great. If you're players, it's quite strong. But when you're on your own, it's not that strong. Stronger than the carrack though, for the simple reason you can't have any weapons when you fly with the carrack. This is the scanning seat. Don't know why the lights went off. Oh yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute, but remember there's a hole there. You see my channel, you already know about that stuff. I want to go through that last. Okay, then we go through here. And we have the recreation here. Someone's probably left it open for you. Yeah, they have. Have they stole the Queen? Wow, jerk-offs. Or have they? Oh no, they haven't. Sorry, my mistake. I always get mixed up because I haven't played Chef for so long which one the Queen is. I think it's you. Or is it you? Which side it's supposed to be on? Basically, let me try. Assume this is the Queen. Hopefully it is. And that's the King. My mistake. So on this version, because some of them are to tell, if I'm with their chess pieces, it's hard to tell. Okay. Oh, that was the Queen. Okay, that was the Queen. Basically, once you put it here, it shuts. That's how you access it. Let me do that again. So I don't know why I didn't go back the first time. So when I place this on here, it has to be this one. It should open. No. Okay. What the f... Oh, I didn't place it. Place. Okay, but it's glitchy. It's not letting me place it. Why? There we go. Now it works. See, it's like a secret thing to get down there. Let me cover that back up. So I'll put that back, it should go back for you. Because you can enter it through a different way anyway. People are running medieval chess things. There we go. Okay, so this is again the cost. There's where we get the food. And then across here, we're going to come out the right way. Have I gone the wrong way? Have I gone backwards? I think I've gone backwards. Oh no, I didn't. Pilot seat. This is obviously for a 3-player ship, ideally. Is it going to turn me around? Please don't crash again. What's going on? Well, at least I can look like this for you. No, it's not working. What's happening right now? Okay, you missed it then because it was glitching and freezing, but basically it turns me around and you see it multiple times a mile. You see, it's just a real nice ship. See, that's the dishes on there. You go to extend and open it, etc. Look at, you know, stealing data, capturing data, whatever. The Herald, Drake Herald, is a smaller version of this. But essentially, it's a really nice ship. Cargo's not bad, as long as you don't have loads of vehicles in it. Vehicle storage is not bad. I have 2 more things to really show you of this ship very quickly. Did I just step up on top? Fell through the ship, seriously? Okay, they're glitching today, the Crusaders, for some reason. Obviously, they're supposed to turn around and be in the cockpit. Well, it's good to make this a little longer now because I bypassed one of the rooms when I went to the cockpit. So we've got to do that bit again. Actually, I think some of them had them open, so we'll do this. Firstly, on this left-hand side is the engineering. Oh, someone's got all the pads open to access the stuff. Cool. And back here, there's a door. I believe I forgot where it is. I know it's on the side somewhere. I think it's this one. Oh, that's a light. That's for the door. It's over here somewhere. I've been in the ship for quite a bit. Like I said, this year I've not played it as much as I used to. Okay, I know it's in here somewhere. Is that it? No, okay. There is a button in here to open that door somewhere. I cannot see it for the life of me right now. Doesn't matter, because I was going to take the route anyway. I just wanted to show it you. Right, open this panel. And you have a secret area. Go in here. And right here is where you can put cargo. These extra cargo spots, these are supposed to be secrets. In the sense it's supposed to help if they scan you, they can't find illegal stuff here. It's supposed to shield it. As you can see, we have this underground. What's also cool. So imagine someone's took over your ship. You could be in here. Where are you? And they don't even realise you're in here. Etc. And they lead to basically all the major rooms. See, there's one. That's the, I can close the door. By default, it's like that. Which room is this specifically? Excuse me, this is the scanner room. And you can find the other ones too. Instead of going in there and getting lost, I will just take you to the room, the last room of the place. Right. Habitat. And this is where you store your stuff and your crew sits, you sit, see? A bed for the captain, for the 2 crew, and of course, bump. Did I not press it? Oh, it's the light. Apologies, I'm getting mixed up with the stuff is. Ah, there it is. Just do that to open the door. See? And then I could have come up this way instead. Whee! Ah, can get down properly. And voila. So, I could just go straight there and go straight up on that corner. Doesn't get to that room. See? That should close up. And close that. I'm just going to have one double check, because I think it's a panel like that. I've got as a panel, I was just looking for an open button. I know it's close by to it. So you can open from the other side too. Okay, for life I can't remember. Probably my own ship, I'll probably find it again at a later date. Not too much, but basically there's a button in here that opens that, or you can do it from the other side if you're going for the stuff. I assume it's behind a panel again. It also could be glitching in here and not showing up when I'm highlighting it too, good, isn't it? But yeah, this is a real nice ship. Back here or anything, is it? It's in there somewhere. I kind of keep feeling it's this. But it's not letting me highlight it. Anyway, moving on. It's already 18 minutes this episode. I was hoping to do some 30 minutes. We're on this one room done. Well, technically it took me 30 minutes to do this because of the crash. Am I going the right way? Where's this front of this? Over here. But yeah, if to run down my favourite ships in the game at the moment is the Carrack, the Mercury, the Freelancer Miss, and the Gladius. They're my 4 favourite ships. I cannot tell you which is my favourite overall because, like I said, data running is not in game yet, so that's going to change the gameplay. The Carrack has stuff like drones what aren't in the game yet, so that's going to change the gameplay. The fact that's supposed to be used to go for jump points and stuff and go for a high distance, we can't really do that right now, so that's all. As you see how the stuff's not in gameplay for them. So for that reason, I can't say, yeah, the Mercury is 100% my favourite, etc. Or the Miss is my favourite. Gladius has a special part in my heart because I think I told the story. I'm not going to go through it now, but basically it's my wedding ship. I think I've already told it during these couple of episodes actually for this Expo week. So find that episode. Okay, we want to go underneath now, then check out these. Or should we just check these now for here? Yeah, screw it, I'll go. Which one is this specifically? This is the M2 Hercules. I believe the M2. I'm not mistaken, this is the military variant. Okay, so you have a big lift to go up and down. I think the lift takes you outside too. This is obviously for carrying, you can carry tanks in this. If this is the military variant, I believe you can carry 2 tanks. Where the other carries 1. And of course you can use the ladder. This has got a long ladder, so the lift is better, but obviously that part of the ship is destroyed but still technically functional. Okay. So very quickly, you've got this corridor with parts you pull. Well, I think this big one is too big to pull out, but take somewhere and they can pull them out. But you might be able to access them and change fuses at some point. There's of course skate pads. Say 3-seater here. I'm not gonna. I should get at least 1, shouldn't I? I just hope I don't fall out the bloody ship like I did in the thing. That so you got to go in. So you can have a look better. Oh god. The view then. And you can see the tanks. Tanks are tiny in comparison to this, and tanks are huge. They're the biggest ground vehicle currently in the game, tanks. So not many ships can carry them. 600 eyes, rework's supposed to be to carry 1. This is the best ship for carrying them. Okay, please don't fall for the ship, please don't fall for the ship, please don't fall for the ship. Okay, here we go. And basically the difference with these is a couple of side rooms, and basically the cargo space for that reason. And I believe this has a few... I think some of them seats in there were for remote turrets, and I believe the cargo version doesn't have access to one remote turrets or something, or has a couple of them missing, something like that. Okay, so that's the way we came in from the side. We have the crew. As you can see, this is more the military one. Log 1, 2, 3, 6, so 12 crew members supposed to be holding. And while they're waiting, I guess there's a shower and toilet in there for them. Soon that supposed to come out. Oh god, I walked through the thingy. And I apologise if that got on the mic. SupernovaTiffy's looking after in the other room, trying to keep it quiet while I get this episode done. Also, this must be food supposed to be there. We got the armory, so of course, boots on the ground. Let's take it back to my finger. Grab my gun, grab my gun, grab my gun. Grab my armour, etc. Anyway, we're ready, etc. And then they go out. Maybe go down and get in the tonks or whatever, maybe not. Here's obviously some more for the engineering. Like I said, these are huge ships, but the layout is very straightforward. So I said it wouldn't take too long to go through these. Like if this was the Starfighter, you know, we would have done like 2 rooms at this point. Instead, we're almost finished with the ship. I think what room that is. Oh, it's the bed for the crew. So obviously it's supposed to be a 3-player crew who's running the ship, but they're bringing the 12 Marines with them. So they've got their own little thing to eat. You know why? They're waiting in a distant area in a bit of space after they've dropped them off, waiting for the call to come and get them again or whatever. So you got those both got a table each, looks like. So like these two have 1 table between them. The captain has 1. Main deck. Main deck, yeah. Okay, so that's basically both of them. Yeah, that's basically everything in the ship, other than finding turrets. I'll take the ladder because we can use the lift in a different one. It's got to be down on one of them, isn't it? Because obviously, because I didn't take it, I have to call it up and call it down. There we go. As you can see, you can drive all the way through, and technically you can put a few small planes or ships, so to say, in here if you they're small enough and you're careful enough. Okay. So now we still got to do underneath yet. This one is the Star Lifter. Oh, someone's just coming down just in time. Oh, did I just see things? Oh, he went to the bottom to leave the ship completely. I see what he did. Because I know this, one of them can carry more tanks than the other one. For some reason I think it's the Lifter, but then the other one's more military, so you'd think it'd be the military one. But the other one's definitely more armoured, there's more turrets to fight back against for troops, so... See, top deck, exit ship. He exited the ship, someone did, when I got there. Of course, you said the ladder. Okay, so no point going to the bridge, basically the same. So it's the side rooms that will be slightly different, if at all. See, habitation now, instead of the crew quarters. So this is basically the same. So this room's the same, okay. I think it's more the other side rooms over there, yep. It's a major difference in basically how much armour the thing has. Recreation. So this is more geared for the crew up here, where they're carrying vehicles. As you can see, recreation. This was basically full of troops, wasn't it? Seats before and armory room. So you got a better selection of food and drink. See a nice shelving for some reading. You can see how it's different. So this is better. This is a better ship if for your 3 members, your crew. Basically. I guess I could use that to go out. So basically, this one's... Let me exit. For the 3 actual members of the crew, this is a better ship for their comforts. The other ship is more bare bones for them, but there's going to be a lot more people on the ship. But this is more for carrying vehicles. Okay, so we have the back one to do. Which one? Where is it? And you can see the big knockoff. Bigger than some ships' landing gear. See these tanks, huge. We'll check them and wait when we come out and then go to the bottom bit. See, this one's got the ramp up right now. Okay, this is the bomber. This one drops bombs. So you see, this one loses a lot of the cargo space because technically you can't drive through it. I think you could lower that and maybe drive through, but it's a small one. You ain't get a tonk through this, that's for sure. So you can probably fit one tonk in here, and you drop these knockoff bombs. Bobo 12 Odons. What's this, sir? Was that opening? I don't know. Maybe it just opens them to the drop. I don't know. Oh, it's opening that. Of course. Okay, the left's here. I'll take the ladder. Screw it. So this one is for dropping bombs. The other one's really for taking vehicles. Even though they all can do vehicles to a certain extent. And of course, the other one's more for dropping cargo off. Not cargo, marines. The military one's like for marines. And a little bit of vehicles, and then of course the one for mainly vehicles, and LP is really for the crew. Turrets. Wow. So this one has extra turrets then. Maybe these are turrets for the bombs, so you can aim with these with the, or maybe. So this room for turrets for the bombing. Oh, they still have the armory. This one has an armory, but the other one didn't. By the look of it, not. It's the same. I was going to say it didn't have as much space, but I think it may have had that. It may have not, because it was for more people. So the other side I'm expecting to be the same. So it's this part of the room that's different then, isn't it, in all three? So this is for military and bombing, getting in and out. Maybe bring a vehicle with you if you had to land at a later date. The other one, like I said, was for bringing vehicles, and the crew's got rid of a lot of comforts, and then really marines. Yeah, it's going to be the same. Three major differences. Oh, kitchen. Oh, I don't think they even had a kitchen, did they, unless I missed it. Or the kitchen was more built in, wasn't it? Cool. So yeah, that's the main differences. Oh, and of course, as this one's already got open, you can see some of the parts we can access stuff. Oh, that's a turret. There's the left. I didn't take it there. I'll use this. Screw it. Okay, that's all the big ships dealt with. Ow! I'm messing up. Just had to tank on this floor, and the bottom floor, and we're done for the day. Taking a little longer than I thought, 29 minutes, even though we're really recorded for 41. To a tank. So as you can see, you get in from the back end. Nice treads. 2 players here. And then the player for the big knockoff gun. I have one of these. I've yet to use it yet. I don't have a ship that can carry it. You can call it at certain areas, but I've just not got around to ever calling it yet. You can see a big knockoff gun, an extra turret, and looks like it has some anti-air, them top missiles. Okay. That's one of my features of my ships. I want something to carry a tank, something not as $400, $500 as big as this. Something more $100, $200 range that can carry one tank. But SupernovaTiffy, my wife, which she's got the 600i now, and it's supposed to be getting the redo where it can carry a tank, so she should be able to carry it. Plus she has a crucible, what I've always wondered if I can carry it or not once it's done. So worst case scenario, if I don't get anything, SupernovaTiffy has 2 things that can carry at least 1 tank each, hopefully. So if worst case scenario, I either get one of these in game, earn it properly, or if I don't pledge for one, or they don't bring me something small for it, or I ask SupernovaTiffy, hey, can you come on please, I need my tank delivered into this base for me. I plan to do so here. Yeah, thank you. Okay, Cyclones. Recon. I believe this is the version I own. Basically, I get to the ground, and it's supposed to help me with scanning. This is the version I own. I own this version. SupernovaTiffy owns one, but I believe she owns the missile one. I don't remember if she upgraded to the double one or not. I think it's just a missile one. What's this one? This is the RC. Oh, I don't need to get in every one anyway, do I? I believe this is the racing version. So, let's see with the colours and stuff. So we got speed. You want this one? Less ammo and stuff on it. And this one is a regular one. Regular one seems to get a little bit of storage at the back, or up. I'll play it back with standing. I'm not 100% sure. Tell me here. I'll see. Whole like push the limits of speed. Yep, that's the speed one. With a potent combination of speed, maneuverability, and rugged durability, the Cyclone is a perfect choice for local deliveries. Yep, transport between planet side, home side. So yeah. So this one is 2-seater with some space in the back for cargo. Want to do some deliveries. This is a racing variant, and this is the one what's supposed to be scouting. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Scouting and scanning the area, and that's why you don't have anything here, because it's built into that at the top. Okay, moving on, moving on. Okay, here we go. This is the military versions of them. As you can already tell, with the knockoff missiles on that baby. That could be the one. No, that's not the one. That's the joint one. I don't think SupernovaTiffy upgraded to that one. That one came out last. See, focus combat. Following the success of the initial release of the Cyclone, Tumblr has taken your feedback and expanded their popular land tactical vehicles with the all-new Cyclone MT, outfitted with a combination of gun and missile turret. This module offers increased combat opportunities in the field. So I believe with this one, 2 players, and I think, yeah, someone has to use the gun and sit in it. So this one technically needs to be 1 guy to get on the back, or 3 players to use it to its full potential. This one, I'm trying to work out the difference. This is the missile one, I believe, isn't it? Yeah, AA. So this one has missiles and a gun, but you need a player in the back to access one of them or both. This one is just AA guns, what SupernovaTiffy owns, but I believe the driver can access that and control it. So this is more single player friendly versus this one. Where this one, I believe you have to, if you're on your own, you're going to have to get out, stop her, climb in the back, get out, come here, and drive along, etc. So obviously you're sitting duck, you lose the point of being a mobile thing at that point. Where this one, you can just drive up, pew pew pew. Of course something comes on the ground at you, like, you kind of can't lower it and hit them. You can try and run them over, but then at the same time they're in a vehicle themselves. And of course, with this baby, if they come on the ground towards you, you can just minigun them. And neither of us have this. I believe you might need to stand in this. Yeah, enter turret. So you do have to enter that one to use it. So you do need 2 players. Or it's the same thing, get out the thingy. Just get in here. Stay there. Get out, run around. So yeah, 2 players for that one too. So this one should have the enter turret then too. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Where you don't have, I should have just double check for you, but you don't have it for this one, as you see. There's no way to enter it. Because player 1 does it. Player 2 might, but I think it's just player 1. I think player 2 is just an extra person with a seat who can technically jump out and use his gun or whatever. Okay, the final stuff of the day. For the first time out of this week, I'm ending with the bottom stuff. We have the Starliner. Genesis Starliner. And again, I believe this is Disco Inferno's favourite ship. Crusader manufacturers, passenger. The Genesis is yet another landmark in Crusader Industries' proud history of transport design. This ship utilizes award-winning manufacturing, not malfunctioning, techniques and the highest quality parts to create one thing, a next generation passenger ship at a price that won't break your budget. Basically, think of like a big Boeing 07 type ship, loads of guests. Again, I don't know how many it's going to fit. If you go off the windows alone, 2, 3, 4, 4, 8, 12, at least 16, and you shoot on either side, it's going to be 32 players. And again, there'll be missions for non-play characters and stuff, probably make up the gist of what you're carrying with this. But again, massive guild, what a flying style. And I'm just making a guess with the amount of windows inside. Okay, so that's one done. 2 more to go, and we're done for the day. Okay, what do we have here? We have the G1 Spirit. Oh, that's a new set of ships. They basically have 3 versions of this. One of them was basically like a mini small version of the Starliner, where I think it's, again, I'm just trying to remember, maybe 6 players as passengers, 3 to 6, something like that. They had the bombing version, so again a small bomber, and they had the regular, what's called the cargo version. I can't remember what the C1 is specifically. Transport. So that's the cargo version. Crusader Industries brings its unusual component of excellence directly to the civil market with a C1 Spirit, a mid-sized multi-purpose starship built for cargo transport delivery, but packing enough versatility to tackle multiple roles and unpredictable jobs. So if you really like this small ship, this is the default one you go for. If you want more specialised stuff, like I already mentioned, go for the others. And the last ship of the day, or should I correct that? The last ground vehicle of the day. Basically motorbike. With knockoff guns, cool as hell. And I believe it's one of these that's supposed to go in the origin ship, or it's something similar. That fits in that little special bike thing. To the land systems combat. With a powerful frame, Profitity X Tech, adaptive tread tyres, and reactive response precision steering and braking, the Tumble Rangers lets you embrace the renegade spirit of the open road while staying fully grounded. But adventure doesn't always go to plan, so the Ranger TR comes equipped with dual weapon mounts to make sure you're more than covered. You get like a bit of Mad Max feel from these. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I do not have one of these done, so it's one of the vehicles we stopped at. So I felt like we had dragonflies and stuff, so it's still cool shit. But sorry, ground vehicle. And with that, we're done for the day. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe and good stuff. And see you next time. I've been IVATOPIA, you've been awesome. And very quickly, tomorrow, day 8, I believe. Oh, it's Mist Day. Woo woo. My favourite manufacturer. Just say Crusader's close second. Miss. See you next time, everyone.